Never know how much I love you.
Christmas is round the corner, and I wanted to show you different ways of dressing your Brussels sprouts to give your banquet a bit of interest, or even a way of dealing with leftover Brussels sprouts. These are parboiled, so this is technically a leftovers dish. But we're going to do it the Indian way, and we're just going to do it with 4 spices and about 4 minutes. So we start with a little bit of oil, and our spices today are going to be cumin seeds, our head note spice, dictates the flavour of the dish, chilli, turmeric in most vegetarian dishes, and at the end, as a garnish, in the way that you would use parsley, we're going to use garam masala today. So the oil is hot. We always start by crackling our spices because that releases the aromatic oils within the spices and we get a true flavour. So the jeera seeds go in and they frenzy around and they do as they should, and once they go brown we throw in our sprouts and we just toss those into that perfumed oil, and that already is smelling great. Cumin seeds, when they're raw, can smell a bit gruff. But once they are fried, you get a very lovely citrus, nutty aroma from them, and that really suits Brussels sprouts. It transforms them if you feel that they need transforming. The second spice goes in at this stage, and it's just a little bit of turmeric, which is a quintessential Indian spice. It adds a very necessary dimension of flavour and earthiness. It puts you firmly on Indian soil in my view. And finally, a tiny hint of chilli powder, which is there to simply give a smoky finishing flavour rather than rather than any particular heat, because I don't like my curries very hot. It's up to you. Now, this dish is all but done. The sprouts have gone into the aromatic oil. The 3 spices have been used, so we have a little think about where we want to go. Now we're going to have to season it, so a touch of salt and a hint of sweet, I think, suits sprouts very, very well. And it's very common that you would put a bit of sweet and obviously salt in most Indian dishes. Now that we have come to the closing stages of the dish, we simply add a little bit of garam masala as a kind of finishing garnish. It's very interesting. It's a very interesting way of using garam masala, because ordinarily garam masala is a combination of ground, woody, aromatic, perfumed spices. It's quite a big hitter in terms of spices, and so we tend to use it with meat dishes because meat needs tenderising and flavours need to really punch their way through the fibres, and so garam masala does that work for you. In vegetable dishes, you use it at the end just as a garnish, and it adds another dimension to the dish, makes it much more interesting. And it works very well with leafy vegetables. So that dish is done. You saw that it takes so little time, and it's a really great and unusual way of using your leftovers up. So we put that